Side. Drive. Telegram. Footpath. Audio. Message. Dice games. Dice games. Dice games. Dice games. Application icon. Level 3. Dice games. Blind Codeway level 1. Play online multiplayer. Play with play. Play versus robots. Play versus selected available. Explore button. Selected available games. Play versus robots. Play versus AI robots. Play versus robots. Select game. Item 3 of 5 Ludo original combo box. Ludo. Ludo original. Snake and ladder. Businessman. Snake and ladder. Ludo original. Snake and ladder. Ludo original. Ludo medium. Item 2 of 5 Ludo medium. Select robots. Item 1 of 31 robot combo box. Item 2 of select robots. Item 1 of 31 robot combo. Start game. Item 1 of 31. 1 robot. 2 robots. 3 robots. Item 3 of 33 robots combo box. Start game. Dice games. Roll a dice. Roll a dice button. You got 2. Select a piece to move available steps. 2A1 is at 0, A2 is at 0, A3 is at 0, A4 is at 0 blind codeway positions. A1, 0, A2, 0, A3, 0, A4, 0 robot B positions. B1, 6, B2, 6, B3, 6, B4, 6 robot C positions. C1, 12, C2, 12, C3, 12, C4, 12 robot D positions. D1, 18. A4 is at 0. Blind codeway positions. A1, 0, A2, robot D positions. Robot D position. A4 is at 0. A3, A2, A1 is available steps. Select a piece to move. Robot D positions. D1. Robot C position. Robot. Select a piece to move. Available steps. A1 is at 0. A2 is at 0. A3 is at 0. A4 is at 0. A4 moved from box 0 to box 2. Roll a dice button unavailable. Robot DS turn. Robot D got 4. D1 moved from box 6 to box 10. Robot CS turn. Robot C got 2. C1 moved from box 12 to box 14. Robot DS turn. Robot D got 6. Robot D got 1. D1 moved from box 18 to box 0. D2 moved from box 18 to box 19. Blind codeway's turn. Roll a dice. Roll a dice button. You got 1. A2 is at 0. Enemies are at 10, 14, 19 steps. A2 moved from box 0 to box 1. Roll a dice button unavailable. Robot DS turn. Robot D got 3. D2 moved from box 6 to box 9. Robot CS turn. Robot C got 1. C2 moved from box 12 to box 13. Robot DS turn. Robot D got 5. D2 moved from box 19 to box 0. Blind codeway's turn. Roll a dice. Manage sounds and announce. Roll a dice button. You got 4. Select a piece to move available steps. Available step. A1 is at 0. Enemies are at 9, 10. A2 is at 1. Enemies are at 8, 9. A3 is at 0. Enemies are at 9, 10, 13. A4 is at 2.
12
Safe zone
a.m.
available. Enemies are at 7, 8, 11, 12 steps. A3 is at 0. Enemies are at 9, 10, 13, 14. A4 is at A4 moved from box 2 to box 6. Dice games. Robot DS turn. Robot D got 5. D3 moved from box 6 to box 11. Robot CS turn. Robot C got 1. C3 moved from box 12 to box 13. Robot DS turn. Robot D got 2. D3 moved from box 18 to box 20. Blind codeway's turn. Roll a dice. You got 4. Select a piece to move available. A2 is at 1. Enemies are at 8, 9, 10, 12, 12, 13, 19 steps. A3 is at 0. Enemies are at 9, 10. A4 is at 6. Enemies are at 3, 4, 5, 7, 7, 8. A4 still B1. A 10. Roll a dice button unavailable. Roll a dice. You got 3. So, A1 is at 0. Enemies are at 9, 11, 13, 13, 14, 20. A2 is at 1. A1 moved from box 0 to box 3. Roll a dice button unavailable. Robot DS turn. Robot D got 5. D1 moved from box 6 to box 11. Robot CS turn. Robot C got 5. C3 moved from box 13 to box 18. Robot DS turn. Robot D got 2. D4 move from box 18 to box 20. Blind codeways turn. Roll a dice. Manage sound. Roll a dice button. You got 3. Select a piece to move of A1 is at 3 safe zone available. A2 is at 1 enemies are at 8. 10. A3 is at 0 enemies are at 9. 11. 11. 13. 14. A3 move from box 0 to box 3. Roll a dice button unavailable. Robot DS turn. Robot D got 1. B3 move from box 11 to box 12. Robot CS turn. Robot C got 4. C1 move from box 14 to box 18. Robot DS turn. Robot D got 2. D3 move from box 20 to box 22. Blind codeways turn. Roll a dice. Robot D position. Blind code. Roll a dice button. Manage sounds and announcement. Robot D position. Robot C positions. System launch. Viber unlocked. Open Viber app. Dice games unlocked. Pair. Send. Words. Characters. D Delta. I India. C Charlie. E Echo. Space. G Golf. 7. Space. E Echo. Space. Set. Paragraphs. Default. Home button. Home button. Closed reset. Dice games. IMO. Numerology. G2. Burmese. My ape. Translate. O. Dice games. Robot C positions. C1. Roll a dice button.
12:05 a.m.
Available steps. A1 is at 3 safe. A2 is at 1 enemies are at 8. 10. 12. 19. 21. Steps. A2 move from box 1 to box 4. Roll a dice button unavailable. Robot DS turn. Robot D got 5. D4 move from box 6 to box 11. Robot CS turn. Robot C got 5. C2 move from box 13 to box 18. Robot DS turn. Robot D got 1. D4 move from box 20 to box 21. Blind codeways turn. Roll a dice. Manage sounds and announce. Roll a dice button. You got 2. A1 is at A2 is at 4 safe zone available. Enemy. A3 is at 3 enemies are at 6. 8. 8. 8. A3 move from box 3 to box 5. Roll a dice button unavailable. Robot DS turn. Robot D got 6. Robot D got 2. B3 move from box 12 to box 18. B2 move from box 9 to box 11. Robot CS turn. Robot C got 5. C4 move from box 12 to box 17. Robot DS turn. Robot D got 4. D4 move from box 21 to box 1. Blind Codeways turn. Roll a dice. Manage sound. Roll a dice button. You got 5. Select a piece to move available. A1 is at 3 enemies. A2 is at 4. A4. Blind Codeway position. A4 is at 10 enemies are at 1. 1. 1. 7. 12. Steps. A4 move from box 10 to box 15. Roll a dice button unavailable. Robot DS turn. Robot D got 6. Robot D got 4. D3 move from box 18 to box 0. D1 killed A4 at 15. Robot D got 5. D2 move from box 11 to box 16. Robot CS turn. Robot C got 6. Robot C got 1. C1 move from box 18 to box 0. C4 move from box 17 to box 18. Robot DS turn. Robot D got 1. Item recognition. D3 move from box 22 to box 23. Blind Codeways turn. Manage sounds and announcements button. Roll a dice. Pause. Oz. Pause. Dice games. Blind Codeway position. Robot D position. Blind Roll a dice button. You got 2. Select a piece to move available steps. A1 is at 3 enemies are at 8. 12. 13. A2 is at 4 safe zone available. Enemies are. A3 is at 5 enemies are at 6. 10. 11. 18. A3 move from box 5 to box 7. Roll a dice button unavailable. Robot DS turn. Robot D got 2. D2 move from box 16 to box 18. Robot CS turn. Robot C got 3. C2 move from box 18 to box 21. Robot DS turn. Robot D got 5. D4 move from box 1 to box 6. Blind Codeways turn. Robot C positions. C1, 0, C2, 21, C3, 18, C4, 18. Roll a dice. Robot D positions. D1. Robot C positions. Robot. Blind Codeway position. Roll a dice button. You got 5. Select a piece to move. Available. A1 is at 3 A2, A3, A4. Blind Codeway position. A4 is at 0 enemies are at 11, 15, 21, 23. Steps. A4 move from box 0 to box 5. Roll a dice button unavailable. Robot DS turn. Robot D got 2. D4 move from box 11 to box 13. Robot CS turn. Robot C got 3. C2 move from box 21 to box 0. Robot DS turn. Robot D got 1. D3 move from box 23 to box 0. Blind Codeways turn. Roll a dice. Manage sounds. Roll a dice button. You got 6. Roll dice again. You got 2. Available steps. A1 is at 3 enemies are at 10. 12. Steps. A2 is at 4 safe zone available. Enemies. Back to select piece select steps. Select 6 steps. A2 move from box 4 to box 10. Roll a dice button unavailable. Select a piece to move available steps. 2A1 is at 3 enemies are at 10. 12. Steps A2 is at 10 safe zone available. Enemies are at 3. 5. Steps A3 is at 7. Select a piece to move. Available A1 is at 3 enemies. A2 is at 10 safe zone available. Enemies are at 3. A3 is at 7 enemies are at 6. 8. Steps. A4 is at 5 enemies are at 8.
12:20
10
a.m.
steps. Blind. A2 is at 10 safe zone available. A2 move from box 10 to box 12. Roll a dice button unavailable. Robot DS turn. Robot D got 4. D4 move from box 13 to box 17. Robot CS turn. Robot C got 1. C3 move from box 18 to box 19. Robot DS turn. Robot D got 5. D1 killed A4 at 5. Robot D got 1. D1 move from box 5 to box 6. Blind Codeways turn. Roll a dice. Manage sounds and announce. Roll a dice button. You got 2. Select available steps. A1 is at 3 enemies are at 12. 14. A2 is at 12 enemies are at 3. 5. 7. Steps. A1 is at 3 enemies are at 12. 14. 16. A1 move from box 3 to box 5. Dice games. Robot DS turn. Robot D got 4. D1 killed C3 at 19. Robot D got 1. B4 move from box 17 to box 18. Robot CS turn. Robot C got 5. C3 move from box 12 to box 17. Robot DS turn. Robot D got 6. Robot D got 3. D1 move from box 6 to box 12. D2 move from box 0 to box 3. Blind Codeways turn. Roll a dice. Blind Codeway position. Robot D positions. Roll a dice button. You got 1. Select a piece to move A1 is at 5 safe zone available. Enemies are at A1 move from box 5 to box 6. Roll a dice button unavailable. Robot DS turn. Robot D got 4. D2 move from box 18 to box 22. Robot CS turn. Robot C got 3. C3 move from box 17 to box 20. Robot DS turn. Robot D got 5. D3 move from box 0 to box 5. Blind Codeways turn. Roll a dice. You got 4. Select a piece. Available steps. 4. A1 is at 6, enemies are at 13. 14. A2 is at 12, enemies are at 7. 8. 10. Steps. A3 is at 7, enemies are at 12. 13. A4 is at 0, enemies are at 3. 5. 19. 20. 22. Steps. A4 move from box 0 to box 4. Roll a dice button unavailable. Robot DS turn. Robot D got 5. B1 move from box 19 to box 0. Robot CS turn. Robot C got 2. C4 move from box 18 to box 20. Robot DS turn. Robot D got 3. D2 move from box 3 to box 6. Blind Codeways turn. Roll a dice. You got 3. Available step. A1 is at 6, enemies are at 14. 14. 16. Steps. A2 is at 12, enemies are at 8. 8. 10. Steps. A3 is at 7, enemies are at 13. 13. 15. Steps. A1 is at 6. A3 is at 7. A3 move from box 7 to box 10. Roll a dice button unavailable. Robot DS turn. Robot D got 2. D2 move from box 22 to box 0. Robot CS turn. Robot C got 6. Robot C got 3. C1 move from box 0 to box 6. C3 move from box 20 to box 23. Robot DS turn. Robot D got 4. D3 move from box 5 to box 9. Blind Codeways turn. Roll a dice. You got 6. Roll dice again. You got 5. Select a piece to... Available steps. 6. A1 is at 6 safe zone available. Enemies are at 3. 14. 17. Steps. A2 is at 12 safe zone available. Enemies are at 8. 11. Steps. A3 is at 10, enemies are at 10. 13. A4 is at 4, enemies are at 5. 16. 19. Steps. A2 is at 12 safe zone available. Robot D. Back to select piece button. Select step. 6 steps safe zone available. Select steps to move A2. 5 steps. Blind Codeway position. 5 steps. 6 steps safe. A2 move from box 12 to box 18. Roll a dice button. Select a piece to move available steps. 5. A1 is at 6, enemies are at 3. Select available steps. A1 is at 6, enemies. A2 is at 18, enemies are at 2. 5. A3 is at 10, enemies are at 10. 13. Steps. A4 is at 4, enemies are at 5. 16. 19. Steps. Blind Codeway position. A1 is at 6, enemies are at 3. 14. 17. Steps. Available steps. A2 is at 18, enemies are at 2. 5. Steps. Select a piece to move. A1 is
12:25
at 6, enemies
a.m.
are at 3. 14. 17. Steps. A2 is at 18, enemies are at 2. 5. Steps. A2 kill C3 at 23. Dice games. Roll a dice. Manage sounds and announcements button. Roll a dice button. You got 2. Select a piece to... A1 is at 6, enemies are at 3. 14. Steps. A3 is at 10, safe zone available. Enemies are... A3 move from box 10 to box 12. Dice games. Robot DS turn. Robot D got 5. D4 killed A2 at 23. Robot D got 6. Robot D got 4. D1 successfully escorted. Robot D got 5. D4 moved from box 23 to box 3. D2 moved from box 0 to box 5. Robot CS turn. Robot C got 4. C4 moved from box 20 to box 0. Robot DS turn. Robot D got 2. D2 moved from box 6 to box 8. Blind Codeways turn. Roll a dice. You got 2. Available steps. A1 is at 6, enemies are at 2. 3 steps. A2 is at 0, enemies are at 3. 5, 8. A3 is at 12. A2 is at 0. A2 move from box 0 to box 2. Roll a dice button unavailable. Robot DS turn. Robot B got 5. B3 move from box 0 to box 5. Robot CS turn. Robot C got 1. C3 move from box 12 to box 13. Robot DS turn. Robot D got 4. D2 move from box 8 to box 12. Blind Codeways turn. Roll a dice. Robot C positions. C1, 6. C2, 0. C3, 13. C4, 0. Robot D positions. D1, 12. D2, 12. D3, 9. D4, 6. Manage sounds and announcements button. Roll a dice button. You got 4. Select a piece to move available steps. Available steps. A1 is at 6, enemies are at 3. 7. Available steps. 4. A1 is at 6, enemies are at 3. A2 is at 2, safe zone available. Enemies are at 1. 3. 3. 7. 11. A2 move from box 2 to box 6. Roll a dice button unavailable. Robot DS turn. Robot D got 1. D3 successfully escorted. Robot D got 6. Robot D got 5. Robot CS turn. Robot C got 6. Robot C got 2. C1 successfully escorted. Robot C got 5. C3 move from box 13 to box 15. C3 move from box 15 to box 20. Robot DS turn. Robot D got 1. D4 move from box 6 to box 7. Blind Codeways turn. Roll a dice. You got 5. Select available step. A1 is at 6, enemies are at 1. 3. 4. A2 is at 6, enemies are at 1. 3. A3 is at 12, enemies are at 8. Steps. A4 is at 4, enemies are at 1. 3. 5. 16. Steps. A4 kill B3 at 9. Roll a dice button unavailable. Roll a dice. You got 5. Select a piece. Available steps. A1 is at 6, enemies are at 1. 14. A2 is at 6, enemies are at 1. 14. Steps. A3 is at 12, enemies are at 8. Steps. A4 is at 9, enemies are at 11. Steps. Blind Codeway positions. A4 is at 9, enemies are at 11. Steps. A. Available steps. 5. A1 is at 6, enemies are at 1. 14. Steps. A2 is at 6, enemies are at 1. 14. Steps. A3 is at 12, enemies are at 8. Steps. Available steps. A1 is at 6. A1 move from box 6 to box 11. Roll a dice button unavailable. Robot DS turn. Robot D got 3. D4 successfully escorted. Robot D got 1. D2 successfully escorted. Robot CS turn. Robot C got 4. C3 move from box 20 to box 0. Robot DS turn. Robot D got 5. D4 move from box 7 to box 12. Blind Codeways turn. Roll a dice. You got 4. Select a available step. A1 is at 11. A2 is at 6. A3 is at 12. A4 is at 9. Blind Codeway. A4 is at 9. A2 is at 6. A1 is at 11. A1 move from box 11 to box 15. Roll a dice button unavailable. Robot CS turn. Robot C got 4.